This cold front will drag precipitation across Ohio, also going to help be the trigger of what could be a couple of stronger thunderstorms developing. Right now, we're in the medium risk for severe weather for our Saturday afternoon. This is our first severe weather threat of the year, and really what we're keeping an eye on is the potential for some damaging wind gusts out of that line of stronger thunderstorms. Taking a look at the next 7 days, we'll chase down two more record highs as we go early into next week. Also, remember, we say hello to daylight saving time as we make our way into Sunday. Overall, though, remember those sunsets start to become later and later. We see those sunsets make their way into the 7 o'clock hour as early as Sunday. Good news again. Yeah, feels like everything's coming back to life. Yeah, definitely. Well, I spent part of my morning yesterday running up the big bracket for WFMJ today. The month madness is back next week. We start on Monday. This year, we are picking the best chicken wings in town.
So let's get into that mindset this morning. And for today's talk, you're asking, what is your favorite chicken wing chunk or product?
It is a challenging decision for me. So I'm not a big fan of like traditional, like just regular hot sauce. I'll take it with hot barbecue sauce. I go for that
You just missed you. What about you?
I've been
Why don't you say something to me?
I've been telling you it's hot in here.
Well, it's warm in here. It's nice. It's nice and warmy up in here. Nicey, nicey, warmy, warmy. Nicey, nicey, warmy, warmy up in her.
I'm not a big wings fan. I don't do like the sauce on the grill. I like the dry rub.
Yeah, we don't have nobody even talking yet. Nobody's even in. So we're in good shape right now. We ain't got nobody in here. Nobody's in here. Nobody. No, 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 nobody. All right, now I wanted to see how he says to do this. Okay, I'm already on mine. Okay, it's public.
Al, did you make that call?
Honey, we already have Medicare. Why do I need to call?
Alan, the fountain said we may be able to get additional benefits with a Medicare Advantage plan right here in our zip code with $0 monthly premium.
Honey, what do you mean additional benefits? We turned 65, we got Medicare. That's all there is to it, right?
I'm talking about Medicare Part C, commonly called Medicare Advantage. We have traditional Medicare, which is only Medicare Parts A and B, but not Part C.
Wait. So not everyone on Medicare is a Part C plan?
No, that's why we need to call, because there may be plans available with additional benefits that aren't covered under Medicare Parts A and B. We don't have a Medicare Part C plan, which covers everything in Part A and
I don't
Part B.
understand what I gotta do here. Open up
Medicare
app.
Part C. What kind?
Select YouTube.
There are
Open.
great plans that may be available with additional benefits like
Wait, and
dental,
then we gotta
vision,
go
or hearing.
in here
Dental?
Yes, dental.
to
Medicare Part
here.
C plans could include dental benefits.
We need that. I'm calling.
If you don't have a Medicare Part C plan, call now because there may be plans with
Welcome in,
additional
everybody.
benefits available.
Welcome, welcome. What is up? I'm sorry, I was into my computer. Who told you to stream, idiot? Me and myself and I did. What's up? Nothing. Yo, man. Ignoring the haters? Yep, always. Most definitely always. You gotta get away from the haters, because the haters is what makes the world go around, you know? But you know what? I love all my haters. They're beautiful. I just love every single one of them. They're just so wonderful that they chose me to mess with, and that's fine. No big deal to me. 16 people right now. Awesome. Let's go, guys. Double tap that screen. Show some love to the stream. Come on, guys. You want more content? Also, subscribe to the channel. Today is our day to learn about our mental health and sobriety. That's very important to a lot of people. That is very, very important for sobriety. Sobriety is one of the biggest things in the world that needs to be taken care of. Sobriety sometimes is the hardest thing for a lot of people to get themselves out of, you know. A lot of people are just so hard when it comes to mental health. They just can't get out of the slump that they're in. They're just getting deeper and deeper in their rut. And it makes. Do you believe in Jesus Christ, brother? Yes, I do. Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. For God had sent His only for Son out to shed His blood for our sins, to be crucified and be placed on a cross, and fed instead of water when He was thirsty, He was given vinegar. And then they placed a crown on top of His head. So yes, I do believe in my Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. You have my support, man. Keep it going. I'm definitely I'm going on 15 months sober. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. Guys, it's great to hear that everybody's got some great lives and great stories to tell amongst each other about how we defeated our alcohol and drug problems, because that is a sickness, guys. It really is a sickness, and there you do need help. Just like if it's your mental health that's got you to the drugs and alcohol, which a lot of times it does happen when you're deeply depressed and you want to numb your pain and you resort to drugs and alcohol. And now you're even making it worse for yourself. Now you're out causing problems. You're getting thrown in jail. We don't want to see that for you guys. I want to see you all be able to be proud of yourself and love yourself and respect yourself as you should, because everybody loves you. Somebody loves you, my guy. I promise you. Don't commit suicide. Don't think about that. That's just all bad. There's a number you can call. It's 988. It's a suicide prevention line, 988. You can get a hold of somebody there. Or if you want to, you can get a hold of somebody on the computer if you're feeling homicidal or suicidal, guys. Please do not do it, because you are important to somebody in this world. So please love yourself, respect yourself, and you will get it back. Because once you learn to love yourself and you respect yourself, you're able to give that to somebody else. And that's the meaning of my stream. My stream here is not just for me, it's for everybody else to be able to come in and talk amongst each other to help each other out after 15 months sober. Nice. Good to hear. Hello. Please buy shoes and Planet Fire. Okay. Thanks for the spreading the word. Most definitely. I want you to know, brother, Jesus loves you, brother. Don't even forget the kind and kings of kings. Love you, bro. Keep up the your God bless you. Yes, thank you. God bless each and every one of you guys, because I really stress about your mental health here, guys. Stressing, because that's where you're leading to most of your problems of everybody trying to commit suicide, or if you're just fed up with the person because they're constantly talking shit on you, and you want to go kill them. Let's not do that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not do that. Let's have go and get yourself some help, and that way you will be able to live your life, you know. Hello, brother. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Nice to see you too there, John. Welcome everybody to the stream. If you're new here and you have not yet, please double tap that screen. And if you'd like, you can subscribe. That way we can make more content. The more subscribers I got, the more content I got. Um, I love to give content, especially with mental health and your sobriety. It's the most important to a lot of people, because when you get your sobriety back and you get your family back and your kids and everything else, and everything is going smooth, and there's that one bump in the road that causes you to fall off the wagon, and once you fall off the wagon, 10 times out of 9, 9 times out of 10, you are going to use again. And we don't want you to use again. We want you to see you get help and to be faith in yourself that you can do anything you want to, as long as you set your mind to it, my friends. Set your mind to it, and you can succeed in anything you want to
Hello.
succeed in. Just remember, you're important. You are loved by someone. You
Morning.
are very important to someone. Just remember that,
What are you
guys.
doing?
Life is not that hard, I promise you. It could be so much easier for yourself if you just take
What
it
are you
by the
doing?
rings and just say, whoa, slow down. This is going too fast. I need to find
I said, what
myself.
are you
I need
doing?
to love myself and respect myself. And then once you do that, you're able to give it to everybody
What
else. I
are you
promise you.
doing?
I found walking on my treadmill is a great outlet to burning the.
Ah.
Yep, most
Why are
definitely.
you at the bus station if you just bought a
Um,
truck?
Something about it, yes. Um, so, guys, yeah, that's what we're here for. We're here for much love from Minnesota. Welcome in, Minnesota. Welcome, welcome. I'm Pennsylvania.
Alright, love
I'm
you
here in
guys.
Pennsylvania here. Why do you look like you look like what? Come on now. You're just talking out your rear end. High fat, 560 pounds. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully, we can get yourself on a good, um, positive note about how we can love ourselves and care for ourselves. And that's the most important key, guys. Once you learn to love yourself when you're in a depression or you're stuck in drugs and alcohol, once you get that mojo back, and you're feeling good, you're happy, everything's working great for you. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for you to be in a safe place, not in a place to where you want to harm yourself or harm others. If you were suicidal or homicidal, please guys call 988. It's a suicide line that you could talk to anybody for any, for some reason you want to get help and you just can't do it no more, and you're just at that edge to where you want to off yourself. Trust me guys, I'm only speaking this out of experience. um, See, that's where I talk about. See, I just don't understand how people can just be rude. Why do we have such rude people anymore these days? Nobody has respect for themselves or others. What is going on with this world? Where is we are united as one, guys? We are united as one. I shall love thy neighbor. And you love your neighbor just like you love everybody else. We are united as one. We should love and care for each one of another in times of need. No. Uh, what do you mean? Why am I shocked about freedom of speech? Freedom of speech is what we all need. Every single day, our freedom of speech is being taken from us. And I'm sorry, I'm 110. Oh, okay, okay. Hi, everybody. Oh, here comes Sam Gloves. Do you have like gloves? I like gloves. Do you have any rubber gloves that you can wear while you're doing your live? I remember you, Sam Gloves. Most definitely. How are you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope it's all well. But no, I do not have any rubber gloves to wear while I'm doing my live. So I'm so sorry about that, Sam Gloves. But nice for seeing you to come back into the stream. Thanks for coming back in and supporting the stream. Even though you like gloves, there's nothing wrong with that. We all are here for one another. I mean, he's mean. Nobody's mean. The No, I'm not mean. I'm not mean at all. I just like to help people. I want to see people succeed in life and get out of the slump that they're in. I don't want to see anybody. It happens every single day. Our kids, the teenagers, and all of it they're killing themselves because of all the stuff that's going on at schools, bullying over line at schools. Anywhere a kid goes, you're getting bullied, and that's not good for your teenager. My channel is about gloves. Also, that's great. I'm glad to hear that there, gloves. So wonderful to hear. Not you, the gloves guy. Okay. I like to stay and watch the live stream if people wear disposable gloves, plastic gloves, rubber gloves, cleaning gloves, surgical gloves, or both hands just for me while you're live streaming. You've been in here before, Sam Gloves. I know you've been in here before. You this every time you come in, this is what you say. And hey, thanks for coming back. And while you're here, too, go to double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button. Um, we might come up with some gloves one day, and we'll have a live stream with rubber gloves. I don't know. But hey, what? Each to their own. Each to their own. I am not here to judge anybody. If that's what you get into, hey, God bless you, brother. Keep up the good work with your rubber gloves, your surgical gloves, your plastic gloves, any kind of gloves that you find interesting in that are rubber, guys. Please keep up the good work of yourself. But that's definitely a really bad. I don't know. I don't know, guys. We got 11 likes within 14 minutes. Get the truck out of here, chat. Chat, come on, let's get us up to 50 likes today. Come on, chat. I know you can do it. I got faith in y'all. Go get your friends, your family, and come to hear the good words about mental health and sobriety. That's very important for everybody in America. It's very important because once usually you get sober, you get your family back and all the lovely things back in your life. But then that one snag in the road that caught you and you now fell off the wagon and you're back at it. But when you fall off the wagon and you go back to drinking or drugs, it's 10 times worse than it was the first time for you guys. So remember, stick to your guns about your mental health You need it. It's very important to have a good mental health. Don't have to resort to drugs and alcohol. There's plenty of help out there. It never used to be help like this out in the world before. Um, for people to be able to get themselves taken care of, and that's what we're looking for, is for some people to love and care for themselves and respect themselves, and that's what life is all about. You're so cute, handsome guy. Well, thank you there, Pape. Thank you there, Pape. Thanks there, Papa. Thanks. I appreciate that compliments. Thanks. Um, but yeah, guys, come on in here. Let's talk about how we can get ourselves out the darkness of life. Because when you're in that darkness of life, you feel everybody's against you. Jesus doesn't love you. Why did Jesus do this to me? Why is God making fun of me? Why is God killing my family? Why is this? Why? That's all life learned lessons that happen. Life learned lessons. Not every day is going to be peaches and creams for you guys. It's not. You just got to work on yourself. You got to coach yourself and say, you know what? I'm going out to get what I want. Forget this depression. I'm sick and tired of it holding me back. I need to go and get something better to help myself. And guess what, guys? When you have that mindset that you're done, you're fed up with it, you can't do it anymore, and you get that help, don't take the pills. No pills that they give you for depression is good for you guys. None of it. Because some of the drugs that they're giving to you, one, for heart attacks, seizures, blood pressure meds. Why do we need those meds to be tested on us to see if it works for some people? Because it doesn't work for everybody. At home with gloves, do you have height? No, no. Oh, God bless you, and God is good. Yes, God is great. God is good, and most definitely. Everybody, just have faith, and I promise you, you have faith and you love yourself, you can do that to everybody else that's around you. And then once you do get out of that slump and you are getting into a relationship, that's when it's good for you guys. When you are depressed or have any kind of mental health and you try to get into a relationship, that relationship's not going to work because you're not caring for yourself. So you're not going to be able to care for somebody else. So you're going to be slumped and they're going to get sick tired of you and say, okay, this is it. We can't do this anymore. It's just too much for somebody to take, you know. But that's what life is about, is loving and caring for yourself and loving and care for other people, guys. Like I said, every time I talk about mental health or sobriety, everybody leaves. Why is everybody afraid to admit that they have a problem and that they're ready to work on it? Why is it that everybody runs from their problems? Nobody wants to hear the truth about how you can become a better person, guys. A better person when you get your mental health under check. Um, so I just hope and pray that each and every one of you guys can come to your recognition and understand what's going on in your life and that you need to change it to make yourself better so you can go out there and be the brightest star out there and keep your head held high. Don't listen to somebody else talking you down, saying you can't do it, you're never going to make it. Don't listen to those people. They want to see you fail. They want to see you be an epic because they want you to be in the same category that they're in. Because they don't care for themselves, they don't love themselves, and they love to see that they're hurting somebody else instead. And that's not what it should be like, guys. It should not be with hatred. Hatred is the worst thing in America. Hatred everywhere. It's not just America. There's so much hatred in this world, guys. And I don't understand how we can hate on another one so many different times. It should not matter what color of skin you got, what pigment you have, because first of all, you all bleed the same color as I do, and everybody's pink on the inside. So it doesn't matter the flesh to me. What means something to me is how big of a heart you have and how you are caring and loving towards people. And you all can do it. I got faith in every single one of you guys. I promise you, you can do it. So just remember, pick yourself up, dust your ass off, get out there, have a good day, love yourself, respect yourself, and you will find out that life is not that hard. It's very, very easy for you to do, guys. Very, very easy. So, cheese and rice. Okay, let me get this set up now. Did it? Oh, wrong one. So, guys, that's what I'm trying to help you guys with today. I'm not in here to make any bullshit lies or to mislead you in any kind of way. I am not a certified counselor, but I do have a lot of experience with mental health and addictions. I had it all, guys. I was in and out. I was in jail for it. 13, almost 14. I should have spent 16 months, but I ended up getting out in 13 and a half months. Um, my heart is big. That's wonderful. I love to hear that about people, how loving and caring you could be for someone else. That is a very good, a very good thing for you to do. Um, but make sure, guys, that you take care of that mental health. It's very, very important because when you don't get that taken care of and you're constantly numb inside, and you're not caring about who's coming to see you, or you're canceling plans, or you're not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of your house, you're now in a deep, deep depression that's going to take a while for you to get out. So, once you start working on yourself and you show that love and care for yourself, then you will find how different life can be for you. Life is not that hard for you guys. Most people make it hard for themselves. Once you have that good relationship and love for yourself, you will see the difference, how life can be, and you'll be more happier walking around with a smile on your face instead of walking around looking down at the ground because you're so depressed that you don't even want to see anybody. You're just trying to get to where you're going at and don't look up. That's a sign that somebody is definitely in depression. Definitely having some problems, issues with themselves. They're not liking it, and they're just battling themselves. But one thing is to do, guys. I'm telling you, the first thing to do is learn to love yourself. Once you learn to love yourself, everything is going to fall in place for you. I promise. As long as you keep your mindset that I got this, I can do it. You can do anything you want to do in life. Remember that. It don't matter if you have a mental illness or anything. You can achieve anything in life that you want to as long as you keep your head up and you go out and you knock the world out and get that job that you need. Better job, more jobs, the better. Just like if you're out of your depression, you start a business now, okay? And then you make that business, make it stronger, sell that business, and make another one. So you keep on moving forward, make your life better. That's what you got to do is make your life better, make you happy. Hi, what's up there, that? What's up there, that? How you doing? My heart is big. Yes, Alter. Yes, Alter. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody's heart should be big and loved and cherished in this world. I promise you, you will be much more happier once you come to the realization that I can't do this anymore. I'm hurting so bad inside. Um, my mind's not right. I'm not thinking correctly. It's not a good thing, guys. So just please, whatever you do, find some help. I promise you, there's plenty of help out there for you. You can do this. I got faith in you. Everybody in this room has got to come together as one and to be there for one another when at these times of needs, when it comes to somebody you need to talk to because you're at that edge that you're wanting to harm somebody or you're wanting to harm yourself. We need to get you, like I said, there's a number. It's called 988. It's a hotline. It's a suicide hotline that you could talk to anybody, because if you feel more comfortable talking to somebody over the phone or you feel more comfortable talking to somebody on the computer, but you don't have to show your face, they don't even know who you are, they just hear your voice. And if you feel more comfortable talking that way to somebody, that way you're going to lift that off your chest and your shoulders. And guys, once you get rid of that extra package, you feel like you're floating in the air. It's the best feeling in the world. And the down is up. Okay. The down is up. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about our mental health. That's very important to each and every one of us because mental health can make you sick if you do not take care of it. Um, but then everything will fall in place once you find that peace in yourself. Don't hate yourself. Don't say people don't love you. Everybody loves somebody in this world, guys. I promise you. It's not that hard. Take the black curtains off, put some light in your house, let it shine in, go outside and get some of that fresh sun and go for a walk and breathe in and out, doing your breathing techniques. If something's bothering you, you need to meditate on it, guys. When you meditate and you sit there and do your breathing treatments, your breathing techniques, it really helps you out a lot, guys. It makes you feel different in your life. You're like, wow, that really feels good. This is what the feeling I want to keep on going. I don't want to feel numb inside that I don't have no care or love for nobody. I just don't give a puck. Leave me the hell alone. Leave me in my dark room. I don't want to be out there. I don't want to talk to nobody. You're changing your plans. You're changing everything. Then now we know you have a problem because of, like I said, if you have a family member that you can trust, that you can talk to, or a friend that you can talk to about what you're going through, that person can be there to support you, to help you through. I mean, that's why you come and you're asking for help, is so you can talk to somebody and love yourself. Because that's what life is all about, guys. Life is not that hard. It's not. I promise you, it's not hard. It's all about how you make life for yourself and how you present yourself in front of others. When you sit there and deny yourself that you don't have no mental issues, trust and believe your family and your friends know because they can see the difference in you. So if you think you're hiding it really good, you're not. People notice, people understand, people do see what's going on. Um, so yeah, that's what we got to do, guys. Learn to live and love yourself, because then you will flourish so much bigger in this world. Don't let something knock you down and not try to get any help, because friends and family is the most important, guys. The most important when it comes to a mental health issue. Talk to somebody. If you can't, like I said, that 988 suicide hotline is there for you to talk to somebody. You won't see face to face, just like the computer. You don't have to do a live with this person. You can just talk to them and tell them what you're going through, and they will be able to assist you to help you not kill yourself or to go harm somebody. If you feel suicidal or homicidal, guys, talk to somebody. Don't bring that to life, because then now you're going to be sitting behind bars. And now your depression's going to get even worse because you're stuck in the behind these cement buildings with all these doors that click click, and now that's your life because you decided that you couldn't take it anymore and you went out and you did something about it. Now the only person that's got to talk to themselves and say, "Hey, I'm responsible for that. I did that on my own because I didn't love and I didn't care for myself because I didn't give two shits of who thought what and what's going on." But guys, it's very easy to take care of your love because, guys, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I started my sobriety back last year in February, so I've been a year clean from alcohol. I have not looked back, and I don't plan on looking back. I was so hard on alcohol. I drank every single day. I was even drinking at work as a cook. I would take in my own whiskey or vodka and put it where the bread's at so I could take a swig off it while I'm working. So that's where I decided that I just can't do this anymore. I need somebody to talk to make myself feel better. But it's really hard right now for what I'm going through. I'm really in a dark place right now because of the simple fact is me going through this cancer shit 3 times with cancer, guys. This is the third time. And they just did a surgery back on a Halloween day to convert my full kidney into a half a kidney. Um, so I like to give awareness about cancer, kidney cancer, and colon cancer because it's very important. That's what kills most Americans. It's a silent killer. And you thought, wow, they were really in good shape. What happened to them? Well, just those two little simple things that could save your life. You can do it, guys. You can do it. Yeah, I dealt with alcohol as well, man. Drinking every day for 3 years. Yes, I know exactly. I exactly know what you're talking about. Even when I woke up, I was looking for a drink because in order to get my day started, I needed a drink because I was feeling like garbage. And now I wake up every morning and I don't have to worry about, wait, what am I going to wake up to figure out if I've done something to somebody, if I said something, why am I sitting behind bars? Um, Guys, be careful what you do. Do not let your mental health get to you. Paper, what's the timeout, Karen? If you saw the comment, he'd banned you. Thank you for the view. Thank you for next time before you comment. Yes. It's always somebody always has to say something about somebody. Karen's not in here right now. She's waking up this
Who's
morning.
that?
Joseph, Chief Joseph. But yeah, that's what's going on in this world today, guys. It's a crying shame that people hide their mental health. Don't hide your mental health, guys, because you're making your more self worse. Don't put yourself in that category that you want to harm yourself. It's not worth it. I promise you guys, I did it numerous times. I tried to harm myself, to off myself, but every single time I was brought back. So I wasn't meant to die. God said, "Nope, I don't want you yet. You're not done doing what you're supposed to do on earth. You have a mission. I want you to complete that mission or what you're supposed to do." So life is all about that, guys. It's about what you were put on this earth for. Don't talk to your parents like, "Oh, it's your fault. Why'd you bring me into the world?" No, no, no. That's no. You should never say that to your parents or any family member because they're there for you. They love you. They do care for you. You may feel that they don't, but I promise you, they love and they care for you. Because if you would offer yourself and your parents would find you or your aunt or your uncle or somebody in the member families because you can't stay with mom and dad because you done let your depression get so bad that you can't stay at home. Mom and dad don't want you there because you're just walking around and carrying this shackle and ball behind you, and you're just dragging it and dragging it and dragging it with you. Let that son of a bitch go. Let it go. Don't drag yourself or put yourself in predicaments that's gonna make you worse than what you are. Morning there, Chief. I will. That's when I was drinking. It numbered me, but I was sober, man, and it made it so much worse. I will say that when I was drunk, and but now I feel sober. It's yes, exactly. So true, there, Sage. So true, everybody. But that's why I bring this stream together because I want to have a place for everybody to be able to love and care for themselves and respect themselves. That's what I'm looking for, guys. I'm not looking for to see you harm yourself in any kind of way. Cheers, everybody. Cheers to the good old bowl. Cheers to chink. This is what saves me right here. Is this marijuana? Um, it really does help. Marijuana. There's all different types of sativa. Each, excuse me. You're a psychiatrist can give you the medical marijuana card, and there's plenty of drugs out there in this world that helps for a lot of things in life. I promise you, a lot of things in life, it does help you big time. So don't ever think that Jesus don't love you because I promise you, you're one of his children. He does love you. He does care for you. You will be coming to the pearly gates and you'll have to answer of why you didn't believe. Instead of drinking every day, I now developed my own personal AI and coding and there you go. See, that's a good positive thing that you're doing. That's wonderful. That's what I like to hear. That everybody has a clean, good, sober life, and that's what gets you out of the darkness. It really does. It makes you feel so much better about yourself, and it's a great thing, guys. It's really great. I mean, it really does save you in the long run of getting ill, liver disease, kidney disease, even if it's your bladder or lip. It's all kind of different things that can happen to you when you're out here drinking and driving and you kill somebody and you're like, why am I in jail? Then you wake up the next morning. You don't remember you just killed somebody. Now you got a life in jail because you thought your stupidity was more important to go out and get drunk with your friends and ignore your own health. You should always love and care for yourself, guys. Remember, love and care for yourself. The more you love and the more you care about yourself, the more better you're going to feel. And you'll be like, yes, this feels great. I love this feeling. So, guys, don't keep on running and hiding from your depression or if it's your sobriety. Don't hide. Because I'm telling you what, when you hide, you're going to get worse and worse and worse until you are ready to try to help yourself. Like I did. I was drinking for some 30 some years, non-stop every single day. But I stopped. Um, what language are you coding in? Okay. He's talking to you. Okay, I got you. So that's a great story. I love to hear that. He turned himself around and now he started his own AI coding. That is great to hear. That is an awesome, awesome thing. That's what we like to hear. What's the matter? You keep on looking over here. Uh, Yeah, so that's all I do is try to give out the good world here, the good word here. I'm not trying to put you down. Not trying to make you feel different about yourself. Well, I am trying to make you feel different about yourself. I want you to love yourself and respect yourself, and that way you can give it to other people. But every time I talk about mental health or sobriety, nobody wants to stay. Everybody leaves. I got my 15 likes pretty damn quick. I had 11 within 15 minutes. That's not bad. Um, but everybody, come on in back in, guys. Where in the heck would you all disappear when you're hearing the good word? The good word to help you, but you're in denial. See, that's what's the problem with everybody in the world. They're in denial of their own mental health. That them drinking and doing alcohols all day is fine with them. They're fine with that life. No, that's a miserable life. You're living in the dark. That's what the devil's attacking you. More you go to it, the more he's attacking you. So God is attacking you, wants you to do these bad things. He's wanting you to not love your heavenly Father. He wants you not to love yourself. He wants you not to respect yourself. I just took him. Well, that's so wonderful there. You can keep that information to yourself. We don't care what you done did. You're just a troll. We don't care about you. Just keep on going. I mean, we'll just let you talk until you, and then once,
Nope.
well, I guess not. I guess you're not going to talk anymore. Here we go. Timeout chair. Now he's got to put the dunce hat on because he's the dunce of the class.
Buy me coffee.
China holds 70% of all AI partners was good to someone who getting on board of AI. Yes, yes, sir. Before that, I was just playing music and hit the bottle all day and AI was yeah, but I'm still yeah.
Baby doll.
What?
Buy me
Yeah.
coffee.
I don't even know how much money I have on my card. Call my phone. I'm at my card. I don't have no cash on me except $2. I know I don't have much left in the account, even though I just got paid yesterday.
Well, I can't get coffee till tomorrow, and we can't because you have your doctor's appointment.
Yeah, my appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning. I got to go and see what the doctor's gonna say or do for me for this. I've got this burning sensation down from my back, down the side of my hip, and got my hip numb to where I can pinch it, and it's so agonizing. Let me tell you guys, it just makes me. I smoke. I got a marijuana card. I can smoke marijuana, and like I said, each strain of marijuana can do so many different things for you. Um, you just gotta go when you do get your medical marijuana card, and you go. They got a counselor in there that would be able to find you the products that you're looking for that can help you. If it's the edibles, if it's RSOs, if it's tincture, if it's the well pills, if it's the flower. There's so many different things that indica, sativa, and
There are great plans that may
what?
be available with
Yeah.
additional benefits like dental, vision, or
Mm,
hearing. Yes, dental. Medicare Part C plans could include dental benefits like
Yep,
vision,
yeah, the Jerry's in the guest. So, guys, please, please, I ask you all to come to your senses and say, you know what, I'm ready to do this. Come on, guys. I know there's at least one person out there that is definitely looking for that help. Don't be afraid to say something because we're not going to judge you. I promise you. Nobody judges here. We don't care what religion you have. We don't care what color you are, what's your sex is the best, with whoever you love and who you care for. That's your business. I don't need to hear about it. Nobody else wants to hear about it. You keep your business to yourself. But I know a lot of people, once the other people find out, they're getting criticized. Or people are haunting them and everything else, guys. We don't want to live that kind of life. We want to live a good life, a happy life. That's what we're looking for. And I know you all got it in you. You have it in you. The world is not against you. I promise you, it is not. Mental health is a very bad disease for a lot of people. A lot of people are in denial. Denial. No, I don't. I've got no doubt. No, you're full of shit. Who? You don't even know what the hell he's talking. Well, then you turn around and you go, wait a minute. What he said was true, but I'm in denial. I can't accept that. But as soon as you accept that in life that you are depressed and you're looking for somebody to talk to or help, please feel free to so you can be free of that burden and lift everything off of your chest and your shoulders. Like I said, guys, you will feel yourself so much better. You feel like you're floating because you finally got that off of your chest and you needed to tell somebody so you could feel better about yourself. Well, that's the first step of getting better. And keep on going. Don't let it stop you. Don't let anything get in your way to stop what you're doing. Many of the comments, Chad, is that Chad prove that there's a big mental health issues in the world. There is. My best advice is to find something in work that you love and can possibly set you free financially as well. Yeah, well, that's kind of hard for me right now. I'm going through a lot of problems with cancer right now. I have 3 times now for kidney cancer. Back when I was young in my 30s, I had my first kidney taken, and that was from kidney cancer. That was the full kidney. So I was living with one kidney for like 20 some years without having no problems. And well, back in 2022, my doctor misdiagnosed me and said it was a water cyst. And here it was cancer growing on my kidney at that time. But the doctor said it never did anything about it. I wouldn't be in the predicament of only having a half a kidney right now if that damn doctor would have done his job. But I'm telling you guys, medical, it does not try to help you. They're only practicing medicine. So all these meds that they're trying to give to you for depression, they're junk pills, guys. Don't take them. Your best to do is ask your counselor or if they can subscribe you to your medical marijuana card. If it is available in your states, I don't know if anybody else, how many other states is if it's for recreational or if it's for your health. There's so many different things that you can do that can help you. This it's got to get. I hope you have a good insurance. I'm very sorry for your fight. I'm going to Digital World Chad. Ways to make money on the internet. You're going where? I'm getting into the digital world, Chad. There's ways to make money on the internet. Yes, I know there is. So true. That's what's so terrible advice about you learning to love yourself. How's that so terrible, guys? I don't understand your point when you say that there, Rand. Um, so you cannot a medical professor. I'm sorry for your bad experience, sir. You are not. I know I'm not a medical professional. That's what I said. I can give you friendly advice. I already done stated I do not have a medical certificate for counseling, but I do have a lot of experience of what I went through, and that's what I'm giving to you. I'm not giving you any textbooks about medical or anything. I'm just telling you, medical marijuana is so better than using them damn freaking pills. Don't take that shit because you have high blood pressure? No, you don't, but they give it to you. Do you have heart problems? Nope, you sure don't, but they're giving it to you anyways. So how do you feel that it's okay? No, his advice is more accurate than most doctors' advice. It's so true. Yo, what's up? Not much about yourself there. But that's what I try to tell everybody, guys. I am not a certified person, but I can give you some good advice on how to start learning to love yourself. I've gone through it. I'm giving you friendly advice of how you can go through it and you can do it on your own. Um, just get that. If you are having any kind of issues, I'm telling you, marijuana is the way to go. It's not a controlled substance, guys. It's not a controlled substance in the first place. And it betters yourself way better. Don't CBD. Even if you don't want to smoke, there's edibles. There's so many different routes that you can take that can help you with your depression, can help you with certain things through your counseling that you need. Instead of them ordering you all these pills that are not even necessary for you to take, you get side effects from them and everything else. Marijuana, you're not going to get a side effect except high. You're going to feel good. Smoke a joint. If everybody would smoke a joint in the world right now, we'd have world peace for 2 hours. It would be so great. Just if somebody would say, hey, it's 420, just take a hit. Take a hit or eat an edible, something, and you will feel different about yourself. You will. It's so much better feeling to feel good instead of feeling down and you're dragging that ball and chain behind you and you're not getting nowhere. It's just holding you back. So don't be satisfied of how you feel about yourself because if you don't care for yourself, you don't care about others, and you're very hatred, you need to talk to somebody to get some help. And once you get that help, you guys will understand more about yourself. Once you get that love yourself and you learn that, and you'll be like, wow, why didn't I do this a long time ago? I really do feel a lot better. like I said, do your breathing techniques if you get into a circumstance and you're hyperventilating, because do your breathing treatments in through your nose and slowly out your mouth. You will feel the difference in your body of the feeling. You're like, wow, where did this feeling come? That's the feeling from you relaxing. That's why I say do your breathing techniques, meditate on a lot of things, guys. Meditate what's going on in your life. And when you meditate on that, usually 9 times out of 10, you can get some kind of relief of what you're doing by helping yourself and have inner peace for yourself. And then when you have that inner peace, nothing's going to knock you down. Nothing. You're going to go out there and you're going to be like, wow, I really can do this. This is great. I love this feeling. Everybody's got that in them. Don't be in denial, guys. I'm not in denial. It took me a long time to accept it, that it did, but still with my depression, it's still here. But like I said, I do marijuana. I try to keep myself occupied by coming on a computer and doing these lives to get the good the word out there to help somebody. Medical IMG marijuana is great for people who works for people and shit makes the panic. So I can't smoke it. Well, yeah, that's like I said, most people can't. That's why I say try the tincture, try the RSOs, try an edible. They also got the well pills, and there's a certain milligram that you get in a pill form, and you don't get that feeling that you're high and won't make you sick. Um, a type of sativa marijuana that makes a difference in how your body reacts. Most definitely. Motivation for me, motivation for me. Sativa versus indica. Yes, I tried a lot, so I checked out some more. Yes, there's so many other techniques. Even if you don't want to do the marijuana and you want to do the CBD also is a lot of good things that can make you feel better, but it won't give you that high feeling. So try CBD. That could really help you in the long run. The CBD. Try the CBD if you can't do it. So CBD can do the same thing as you do of the marijuana, because that's extracted from the plant, but it's not. You don't get so messed up as you do if you do an edible. And if you don't know what you're doing, you can get yourself really high, but you won't overdose. You see, that's a drug. Marijuana is not a controlled substance, guys. So remember that. The government is telling you, oh no, marijuana is going to kill. It's going to, so many, there's no proof that marijuana does anything to you, to your body, but helps your body. God left that seed for us, okay? For us to have, because he knew we were going to go problems. That's why he turned water into wine so everybody can unwind. To have that glass of wine after a long day at work or any doctor's office or something, you just want to relax and have a nice good beverage, you're able to. But then just don't let your anxiety or any kind of mental health bring you down, guys, because it's not worth it. I promise you. To going down a long, dark road that is so hard to get yourself back out of once you get yourself so far down. And that's why I tell you your first step is learn to love yourself, and you will see a total difference in yourself. And you'll be like, wow, I really like this. This is really me. I didn't think I had this in me. I was always thought I was hopeless and I didn't amount to nobody and nobody cared for me. Yeah, I know that feeling, having a panic attack and high in midnight, my nightmares, but I smoked from Colorado was amazing. Okay, it's all depending, yeah, because it's all, like I said, it's all depending of what strain you get. There's so many different. There's a hybrid, there's a sativa, and there's an indica. An indica, you're in the couch. If it's an indica slash sativa, so there is a hybrid, and then you got your sativa. You got your sativa, you got all three categories there. And one of those categories, once the counselor looks it up, he will be able to tell you exactly what is good for you to take and what's going to help you in the long run. The down's 100%. I am 100. I'm not down. Oh, yeah, a lot of people do like an indica. And because it does make you feel a lot better. But see, me, I do an indica, I'm tired. I got to go to sleep. I just don't even want to. Indica just makes me go to sleep. What's up there, Dex? Welcome to the stream. De- yeah, Dex. Yeah,
Detox.
detox. Yeah, I couldn't see it. Oh, kid with crack in my phone. Okay, yeah, detox. I'm sorry. Yeah, but guys, that's what you have to do. Is that if you want to try something different, to make yourself different, to feel different about yourself, the love and care that you've been looking for, that you want to nurture somebody. Um, Nowadays, way stronger than 2000. Well, we're not looking for the THC factor in the marijuana. We're looking for the terpenes. The terpenes in your marijuana, which means more important. The terpenes. Look for the terpenes. The terpenes will help you in a lot of different ways. You don't need to get a strand that's 36.1% THC. You don't need that. You don't accept. You don't need that. All you need is that. You need that terpene. That terpene means a lot to you. That helps you with inflammation in your body, and a lot of different things that that can do for you. The terpenes. True, if you guys would 70s, they would have. Yeah, they would have. Because it was so way better back in the day. The hydroponic system, I would love to have a hydroponic system again because that, I'm telling you what, that hydroponic is so freaking good, that hydroponic. And you have your setting up your stage because once marijuana does come legal in the states, but it should be federally passed, not by your local government or your state that's becoming your drug dealer now. So that's why I bring up the fact is how can people be thrown in jail for a flower that is not a controlled substance, but the states can pick up and be your local drug dealer and make money off? That's just a two-way street. Why aren't they going to jail? How come they're not going to jail for selling marijuana? What is wrong with that if somebody else is selling it, but it's all right for your state and your local government to say, yeah, sure, let's go ahead. We're going to make money off of these fools. Thanks for loving my cap. Thanks. The government has some stupid laws. Yes, but listen, what they're trying to do right now, Medicare and Medicaid, I just read up on it. They are trying to be able to give it to patients, so they don't have to pay for. They have to pay for it, but it'll go through your insurance instead. Um, but right now with the scheduling, how they schedule it, it can't be. It can't help out nobody. It can't. It has to be dropped down to a no class whatsoever. So that's why I tell everybody we need to have flour and hemp and get people out of jail for selling marijuana. And if we get hemp, and we have so much better, cleaner fuel and oil that comes from these plants that would be so much better for the ozone. I'm telling you guys, marijuana, hemp, and get people out of jail for it because nobody should be in jail for selling marijuana because it's not a controlled substance. So if anybody's interested in this and want to go sign a petition for it, you go to 420JIM on Google, and that'll take you right to the petition. You can do whatever you have to do in there. You can give up a 30-second video why you feel people should be released and why you feel flower and hemp should be brought into America. Because the only thing they're scared about is this hemp can take over so many different things in this world. And that's why they won't bring it to us. Because it's going to take the plastics down. It's going to take the wood production down. It's going to take the cotton factory down. So, because with hemp, you can have so much clothing that is much more durable and so much easier to clean instead of a piece of cotton. Once you get the cotton in it, it's stained for life. But now, if you get these other products that are made of hemp, are so much better for you for the economy too. Um, we can knock that plastic out. I don't give a fuck. Knock that plastic out because the simple fact is, how many bottles and plastic we have in our oceans, in our cities, because people are so negligent and want to throw it in the water that's harming our animals and wildlife. When you're doing that, you're not thinking when you're doing that. But guys, don't litter no damn plastic bottles. Or it's not good. It's not good at all, guys. But if we get that hemp back, we won't have that problem. Our oceans won't be polluted so badly. But that's what's going on with the world. There's so much pollution because of people's negligence, and we can knock that out with hemp. We can knock that all out. And just, guys, look up a hemp house. Look up a hemp house and see how much cleaner their airflow is in your house and everything compared to a house. And not only that, your house is going to last 10 times longer than you are with the wood structure. I promise you, look it up. They had basically health issues to see what leads to the doctor's advice for cigarettes in the 50s until 2000 majorly. These people are completely against you. They are. They're completely against us. We already know. They want us to buy the product. They make all many commercials and make everything so interesting for people to get into. They're like, oh yeah, I want to try that. That's what's wrong. Promoting this shit. Promoting garbage to us, and that's what they want us to do. They want us to be dependent. They want us to be dependent on that. They don't want us to think different. They don't want us to stand up and as one nation and say what we want to go down in our world. You're letting all these local governments and everything else run your country, and they're taking your day. You're taking your lives away, guys. Every single day, your freedom is being taken from you. So that's why we need to get, because the president, I'm not trying to talk anything but the president knows what he has to do to get this stuff to be passed through federal. Because right now, all your states that are selling marijuana, it's not legal. The government, the federal can come in and shut down every single one of them because it's not federally passed. It's not legal to sell marijuana in the United States, period. So, but everybody's like, oh, what do you mean? We got it over. It's not legal. It's not legal. Your states picked up your the drug dealing part for you. The state's now making good money off of you. Instead of your local drug dealer down the street from you that got way better bud anyways in the first place. It's not all that shit that they put in the chemicals in this weed now these days is ridiculous. That's why everybody says, oh, I wish you'd been back in the 80s and 80s and 70s. My God, the weed it was so much better. I promise you it was. It tasted so much cleaner. It didn't taste like chemicals and dirt. So a hydroponic system, you don't use dirt. You use south foam, the ones that you plant them motherfuckers right in there. I had hoses set up all the way around each line and took right to where my containers were of all my chemicals that I used to grow it. I had some good fluorescent lights over top of them, and I had a plastic room with the fans and everything to keep the air circulating in there, keep it warm. So there's a lot for a hydroponic system, but I had it all set up on a timer. It would spray, and the lights would come on and shut off too. So I had everything set on a timer, and it was so much easier. And guys, that's the best weed you can get. This stuff that they're getting from all these guys they have to put so many this and that in it because that has to be done by the law states. I love weed though, so helpful for me. Yes, it is, Kennedy. Most definitely. Dispensaries weed is trash. Yes, it is. It is trash. You're not lying. That's why we need to stand up as a nation and say what we want to happen. Don't let somebody else make your choice for you. Because if you do, you're not going to get what you want. So stand up and speak, say something, go do something about it. Because we as a nation need to stand up and take over our country instead of letting these morons that are killed, they're fattening their pockets every fudging day. My car would have everything in it needs. Yes. What chemicals do you use for chemicals over the counter chemicals, regulations, and plants and crops? Now, you don't have to use all the chemicals that states because I got all most of my chemicals that we were using. We got up in Canada. Yeah, we got it all in Canada, and they let us come back through with the lights and everything. So, yeah, we went up to Canada and got all the stuff that we needed. That was before you had to have a green card. You can just go into Canada, but it's not that way anymore. So yeah, there's a lot of chemicals that are put in, because I'm gonna tell you what, if your bud does not have, after you smoke it, doesn't have a white ash, it's garbage. There should be white ashes in your bowl. That proves to you that it's way better. So if you have a white ash in your bowl, you know that you got the right stuff now, because if it turns white, it's perfect. That's what you want it to do, is turn white after you're done smoking it. The vapors are totally different too. The Tommy Chung vapors. Those are good for you to use if you don't want to smoke. That just brings the oils out of it. It gets so hot in the chamber that it extracts the oils out of the bud, and you inhale that. You don't have no smoke. You have no smoke at all, and it's way better than just smoking a joint with them vapes. So it's so much better. It takes all the oils out, and when you're done with it, the color of the weed will be yellow, because it's done burnt out all of the good stuff we're looking for. What's the worst thing you can put in a plant? Pesticides, control chemicals, kills the pesticides. Yes, pesticides is the worst thing to put. That's what we have the problem. Pesticides being put on all of our fruits and vegetables, all through our wheat, everything. Pesticides is the number one thing in the world for us to ingest. Believe that. Nothing is clean and nothing is proper in the United States. In other countries, they won't even accept our food because the FDA is not approved through their company, through their country. So we here in America are getting so many processed foods that have so much sugars in them that it's killing Americans. Obesity is picking up in the world because of these processed foods. McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell, KFC, Long John Silver's, all that stuff is junk. It's all processed food, and they make it look so good to you to antagonize you to come and get it. Pesticides are the worst to use on any kind of crop.
She's waiting for Chelsea to leave, and then we're
But
going.
I just want okay. But I just want everybody to be able to come to acknowledgement that you can do something about your depression. You can do something about it. There's so many different things that you can do to help you, to get you out of that slump, to get you out there to get that good job that you'd be looking for, instead of giving up because the first time was an epic failure. You're like, well, I'm not even supposed. What the hell? No, don't do that. Never give up on yourself. Don't ever judge yourself and say, that's it. I'm done with this. I can't do it anymore. You can do anything you want to do. Set your mind to it. Talk to yourself, coach yourself to say, you know what, I can do this. I'm going to get this job. I'm going to go in here. But I know a lot of people have anxieties because of the COVID. Nobody knows how to communicate with anybody anymore. And if they do communicate with anybody, it's with hatred. Hatred, hatred, hatred that works in this world. And when you're not taking care of your mental health, it gets worse for you. Way worse for you. You're living so miserably. You're scraping off the bottom of the barrel just to get through because of your drug and alcohol problem. You're not eating because you don't have the money because you chose to use it for drugs and alcohol. Now, I understand the elderly, they give up their money to even get a prescription from the pharmacy. It's crazy how this world's turned out, guys. It's really freaking crazy. And if everybody's is so happy with what's going on in the world, you're celebrating for some reason. It's not good. It's not a good thing to celebrate. U.S. food is wild. Yes, it is. You're so true. Hello, Karen. Is she over the headaches? I hope. I sure hope so. She's on the line, I think. No, she still has a slight headache. So that's the most important thing, guys. Remember, mental health is important to you. Don't let yourself get in a slump that you can't get yourself out of. Because a lot of people do things for a cry for help. They do certain things for a cry of help, but nobody catches that. All they want to say is, how could you do? Nobody understands. Nobody understands. Why do you think most of these killings that are going on in these schools and all these malls and everything else, it is hatred towards one another. We should not hate each other. We are supposed to be there for each other. But I know everybody thinks different. They had take different things the way different things than I would or anybody else would do. Take it out of content that it's not even true about the content to spin it up just like the fake news that they do. So it's all a hype. It's all a big soap opera for everybody to indulge in it, and they're loving it, and they just can't get enough of it. That's what's wrong with our world. Right there's wrong with our world. Nobody gives two craps about anybody. Nobody. They don't care. The government, they're not working for you. They're working for themselves. Because how can they make the right now if that war, they're fattening their pockets so freaking much right now. Fatten their pockets. And everybody says insurance rates are not going up. I think you're all full of shit on that because look at our food prices. Look at the gasoline again. Now it's up to $71 a barrel for crude oil coming from Iran. So now we're paying 71 bucks for a barrel. Now that this is going on and we get our crude oil from there, our prices are going to climb even higher and higher like they did before. So if anybody's supporting what the hell's going on in this country with us attacking Iran, who cares if they were under a regime for 47 years? They didn't do nothing about it. They let it happen. See, that's what I mean. People don't use their voice. They don't let your voice be heard. That's what you need when you're in depression or you're in your drug and alcohol problem. That's what you need. You're looking for that kind of compassion and love and respect. But nobody cares two shits about you. That's the way the world is. It's all about themselves. It's all about themselves. Oh, that's right. You did say Jenny was coming. Yes, yes, you did. Hi, brother. How did you go on at the... Hey, brother, how did you go on at the doctor's? I gotta go. I got a pinched nerve. They're gonna do a they're gonna do a CAT scan on my stomach, where the bump's at. She said it's definitely a bump. There's something there. So they want to do it before I go into surgery, and they said that I might have to. They might have to remove. They might have to loosen. They have tie-ins or something that for the surgery, and they looks like it. And then what it's doing is it's pulling my flesh. It's connecting to it, so it's causing pains in my stomach and the numbness. That's what the doctor explained. And now down my hip, down my leg, that's there. They're saying a nerve is pinched in my back, and that's from surgery. Because the way they hog-tied me to the freaking operating room, the way that he explained it to me, I was like, what? You actually hog-tie people in surgeries? Wow. I mean, they had me all twisted like this on the side. And yeah, it was not good the way they had me. They said it was not good. So she said that most of the times people that are in that kind of predicament, you do have some kind of nerve damage. But the half of my body on the left side, it's all attacking on the left, but it's not on the right. It doesn't make any sense to me. If it's a pinched nerve, I would think it would go down. Well, I do have a little bit of numbness that does go on the side of my other side, but it's not painful. It's not burning. So that's what I do, guys, and that's what everybody needs to do, guys. I'm telling you, your mental health is very important to somebody, and there is somebody there for you. There is somebody that does love you. Don't go out on the wing and say, nobody loves me, nobody cares for me, I'm just gonna... It's not like that. You're just crying out for help when you say stuff like that. And most of the people think, he's gonna cry, baby. Just, we don't care what he has to say. Just let him go back to where he was at. And that's what I mean. There's no care for one another. And this world has come to be the biggest hypocrites in the world. The biggest hypocrites. And that's sad that we have to sit here and deal with what's going on in the world and just sit back and do nothing about it. That's no. We don't do that. We need to stand up for our rights and say, this is what we want, not what the government wants. Because how could a government make assistance, okay, for money or anything to somebody and say, oh, that's enough? How is that enough when rent for places are $8,000 to $1,000 and some odd dollars? to get a house anymore. How could anybody afford that? I couldn't afford that with my income. If I did, it would take my whole check and I'd be broke just to have a roof over my head. And that's not including utilities or food or anything else like that. I'd be shit up with no up the river with no paddles. Yes. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
Yeah, Chelsea stopped over. Chelsea's pregnant again.
Yeah, you said. I thought she said. No, she said they were gonna try.
She is pregnant again. No one knows it though.
Yeah. Well, hopefully she's able to carry this baby and she don't have another miscarriage.
Yeah,
And
hopefully.
she's lost some weight, so I've noticed too. She had
Oh yeah,
definitely.
she's lost over 130 pounds.
And if that probably also helps.
She lost that before she was pregnant. She's on them shots.
Yeah, I know what shots you're talking about. Yeah. Cheese and rice, guys. Ugh. So is anybody in here going through a hard time right now and you need somebody to talk to you and help you? If there's any way that I can or somebody else can to assist you in helping you today, I would love to see somebody be able to walk from here and be happy and to be able to come back and say, this guy makes a lot of sense. He's not talking out of his fucking ass. Most channels are that way. You will hardly find a true person like me. Well, there's some, not all. Like they're not all evil people that are on YouTube, but I am very level-headed. Even though I have my mental problems, my mental, thank God for my sobriety, but now I have to worry about cancer. And is that going to take me? Well, just like I said, I just had that surgery back in October, and they went in, they took the stent, they seen irritation, so they wanted to reset everything up within a month. So within a month and a half, off the kidney that was just surgered, 7 hours on the Halloween day, I have new growth coming off of that half kidney. I thought I was done and over with the cancer, but something else came in the way and says, get back here, you're not going any further. We need to make you stronger. But that's what it does to you. I mean, a lot of people, when they are ill, what they do is they just give up. They'd sit there and lick their wounds and let anybody help them. But that's what's wrong with depression. Depression will make you feel that way. Any kind of mental health will cause you to have these feelings. Any mental health can cause. Everybody in America has a mental health problem. You could sit there and deny. No, you don't even know what you're talking. You don't even know. No, I know I don't know you, but I'm just only speaking truths and facts to y'all. I'll catch up with you later. I have to go to the store for a minute. Have a great day, and I hope you get over the headache, Karen. Yeah, it's cheese and rice, most definitely. Thank you there so much for coming in and supporting our stream there, Red Brick. I'm sorry, Chief Joseph. Thanks everybody for the love and the care for the stream. I thank you so much. While you're here, go ahead and double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button, guys. The more subscribers I got, the more content I have for you. So keep up. If you want more content, you love my stream because it's about mental health and that's all I stick to is about mental health and drugs and alcohol. This is what the stream I wanted to start with. And I want to be able to reach out to help people. Like I said, I'm not a certified counselor. Um, I'm not a certified counselor, but I can give you friendly advice because of what I have gone through. And my mental health was shit. Like I said, I drank and drank. I would drink a half a gallon of whiskey to myself a day. Yeah. And I slowly took myself off the alcohol. And now I'm alcohol free. I don't have nothing holding me back. I don't have no drugs that I'm depending on. I'm not holding on to drugs, alcohol that I have to depend on now. That's gone out of my life, and I don't want to turn back. I don't want to see anything different. I want to see me keep on, pushing forward, keep on pushing forward. But like I said, this cancer just has other plans for me. So we're going back to surgery on March 17th for another surgery on my kidney. And I really thought that I was out the woods because the doctor told me I only had a 2% chance to get it back. Well, I fell in that 2% category. and really quick too.
You want coffee too, Billy?
Yeah, give me a coffee.
You want frozen or
I'll take a frozen today.
what do you want in it?
You know what I take? The almond and coconut, and then the sugar-free ones.
The toasted almond and the coconut.
Yes,
Four
the
and four,
toasted
right?
almond. Huh?
4 and 4, right?
Yeah. Um, God has a plan for you, brother. I know He does 100%. I know He does. That's for sure. God has plans for each and every one of us in here, guys. He has a plan for every single one of us in here. Don't feel that you're not loved or cared for, because you are. You are loved and cared for, but by somebody out there, you mean something to them. If it's your family, if it's a friend, whoever it can be, you have that ability to have somebody to talk to. Please do. Don't stay in the dark, guys. Talk to somebody. Once you talk to somebody, like I said, you will feel so much better about yourself, and that's a promise. It's not going to work on the first appointment now, guys. It takes time to work on yourself. It really does. It's not easy just dropping the alcohol and the drugs because I was numbing my pain and I didn't want to feel it. And now I'm clear minded, and now I can make better choices in life. And not this is not a drug, guys. This is not a drug. Marijuana is a flower. Do you hear that? Flower. There's nothing in marijuana that proves that this is a controlled substance. It's a flower. That's all it is. You plant a seed and it grows. Just like a tomato plant, your flowers, whatever you're planting, you just put that seed in there, here it comes out, and it's going to grow. So that's no manufacturing or anything you have to do to that bud. It's all natural. The natural rain, everything is so good. And then you smoke that weed, we're like, wow, this tastes so much cleaner. I don't taste that garbage ass shit in the weed that you get because of all the chemicals. But I smoke because of my pain and my depression, and the doctor gave it to me for pain. Because I didn't want to be on a controlled substance. I didn't want to be on pain pills. I didn't want to depend on them. Because then you use up all your pain pills, which you shouldn't have, because now you're addicted. You're addicted to drugs because of pain or a surgery that took you a long time to heal. Now you're addicted to these pills. But if you smoke marijuana or do any kind of marijuana regimen, you're not going to have that addiction problem. You're not going to have that addiction problem. So it needs to be passed through the House, federally passed, and it would help so many people in life. And cleaner fuel helps our ozone. It's the way to go, guys. It's much more. We don't have to depend on crude oil coming into the United States. We don't have to do that. We can do it all on our own. What? Showbiz, what about tobacco? Tobacco is very hard to quit. Tobacco is the most hardest thing to quit smoking. That is true. It's so hard. But I'm loving the fact that we can get some people up here. I've only got what, 2 people and 3. So I think Karen's in here, so I only got 2 people in here. And I tried to speak facts to help people, and this is what happens. I had all the way up to 20 some people in my room listening.
One time it was 37.
And then one time I had 37 people in here, and as soon as they heard mental health, they fucking ran so damn fast with the tail between their legs and running from their problems again, because they're not ready to help themselves. So getting them to help themselves, they're not going to be able to until they are ready to do it on their own. And a lot of people get stuck in that kind of relationship with drugs and alcohol, and you can't get out. You're so stuck because you depend on it, and now you're burning yourself out even more. So yeah, I got up to 20. I had a pretty good amount within with tech. Yes, yeah. I am a monk for 7 years. Honey is very good for you. Honey's got a lot and lots of different beneficiaries in honey. Most definitely. There's so many beneficiaries in honey. The all natural, most definitely very, very good for you. Honey and, yeah, okay, roots. Ginseng. Dinkson, I can't say that root.
Dandelion.
Dandelion roots, okay. Also a great healer. Yes, he said weed is not a drug. because it's flower and you grow it, but so is tobacco. Exactly. Tobacco grows, marijuana grows the same way. You don't have to have all them chemicals in there. To you once you start your little, you got your egg box container, and then you got your cotton at the bottom. Then you put a seed on each one of them. You put cotton down on top of those. Pour water on them. Let them sit and watch them sprout. As soon as they sprout, that's when you got to transform them and put them wherever you got to put them at so they can keep on growing. So, yes, weed is not a drug. Weed is not a drug. It is a flower, and it's not a controlled substance to where you could be taken off it and you would feel fine just the next day. You will be fine. But the only thing people say I'm addicted, the only reason why they're addicted is because it's their mindset that they think it makes them feel better. You don't have to abuse it. You don't have to abuse marijuana. Marijuana is not going to cause you to have tests. Oh, well, the pain pills. The pain pills were the worst back with all this opiate pandemic that's going on. And now you have all. I was listening to a fact about older people
Alright, I love you.
because they can't afford their drugs
I'll be back.
for pain. Yes, they are allowing in the elderly to allow people to post up in their houses to sell their drug to the elderly, and they're giving that the elderly that they're doing it out of, they're paying them and plus giving them product so they can get through because they're not getting able to get pain pills. So a lot of older folks are falling back down onto fentanyl and other drugs on the street because the pandemic, the opiate pandemic. And somebody says, "Oh, so many people are just hypocritic about everything in life." Don't be so hypocritical. How do you know that you can get addicted to drugs, to weed? Have you tried it? Huh? Nope, sure didn't. So the simple fact is your fucking country is running a fucking mockery on every single one of us, and we're allowing it to happen. We could put our footprint in Earth and make the world better again. Let us make the choices, not your local government that tells you, "Oh, this is what's going to happen. You can't do this with yourself, and you can't do that, and you're not." Who the hell are they to tell us what we can do with our own freaking body? How? It's none of their damn business what happens with that person. That is their business. Why do you so concerned about things that are going? It's none of your fudging business. Are you going through it? Do you have the right to say yes? That's what's happening. No, you don't. You have no proof. You've never seen it. You've never seen it with your own two eyes. That's what America goes on. They go on but what the government says, and they're a bunch of freaking pansy ass bitches. And they let you fucking give you the fucking good old railing while they're fattening their pockets and we're out here struggling. That's why I don't like politics, because I get mad about it, because it's really pathetic how this world has turned out, and they're allowing the government to run them. No, you should not let the government run anything about your life, of how they decide what you get, where you're going to go, how you're going to get this, how you're going to get that. We're taking this, we're taking that from you because the economy's so much better. What? What did I? The economy's. No. There's still American families that are struggling to eat every day, to have 3 square meals for their kids. Struggling still. So, and the tobacco plant itself is not bad. The chemicals that they add to the cigarettes, yes, they definitely add a lot of chemicals to cigarettes, guys. Menthols, mothballs. They got mothballs and freaking menthols. But yeah, I'm still tobacco than a yeah, but it's still tobacco that is getting, yeah. See, it's getting laced by fentanyl. The fentanyl business that took over from all your local governments, allowing it into. You got the president say, "Oh, I'm going to stop these guys. Look what I'm doing." You didn't fucking do anything. You just might have killed a couple. You might kill a lot of people by being foolish because you feel because you're the president of the United States that you can go out and shoot down freaking boats because you feel that they're coming in with drugs. That's what I tell you. See what's wrong with the world? Judgmental. They always think the worst before they think about the better. So that's why I always say, guys, we need to put a footprint in this earth and make it ours. This is our country. We want it back. We don't want it ran to the freaking shambles that they are doing to us. And we're all fine with it. And you got all these people who are so, yeah, because it's like a big ass soap opera. It keeps your mind going. It keeps you bringing you to that, to where you're addicted to listening to all the bad news. They want you to hear that news. They want you to act out on that. They want you to feel that. It's all a freaking game in this world. It's all about entertainment, and a lot of people are very easily to be entertained by some crazy stuff that's going on in the world, and they're there for it, and they're down for it. But till they find out the consequences that they were pushing for did not make no sense for the United States. Most of the drug plants transports from Mexico, yes, and from boats, so yes. That is true. Yeah, it's definitely coming from Mexico. Most definitely. It's where all the fentanyl's coming from. Because they go up right through 65 through Arizona, and that's the biggest part right there coming to get from Mexico of getting fentanyl and shit from them. And they're going right up through Arizona, up 65, and up through 65. They're posted with all kind of different people up in there. Yeah, that's how they be doing it and transporting it on I-65 in Arizona, Interstate 65. It's a big traveled area for Mexico with the fentanyl and everything else. And yes, Americans are making fake pills from fentanyl to make you believe that you're buying the right product. And here you've turned out because they got a pill presser and they're making the pills for you at the pill presser. And they're telling you, oh, this will help you. And then you take it and you're gone because you're overdose on fentanyl. All it takes is just a wee little grand of salt for an overdose on fentanyl. That's all it takes, guys. So remember, you are important. Don't take that shit off the streets. You don't need them hard drugs. You can smoke a marijuana cigarette and you are going to feel way better and way longer than what you're going to do with that drug, because now once you lose it, you got to hurry up and take another hit. You're not accomplishing anything. You're not accomplishing anything in life. You're just putting yourself in a miserable place, and you're going to feel left out. You're going to feel like everybody's judging you because of what you're doing. Well, it does happen in the United States. It does 100%. People react to people's drama, what's going on. They make a big story out of it just to get the attention of the Americans, and they are getting it. They've got us all in a trance of telling us what we can do and what we can't do, and you're all set and fine with that. Why are we fine with something like that? They shouldn't be running our lives like that. This is America. It's called freedom. Freedom. Not putting shackles on us and making us carry that chain and ball behind us because they won't let us fucking go and let us do what we want to do in life to make the world better. They feel the government is so much better to make everything. No, it doesn't. It fucking rips us off. How do you think these tariffs are being paid? By the consumers, not by the stores. The consumers are paying those tariffs. So if you Americans are that foolish and think that these tariffs are so great because you got a tax break, it's not. Not at all. You're a fool. You know that? A big ass fool. If you want to make something of the world, promote hemp, flower, and getting people out of jail for marijuana, where they do not belong in. Because marijuana is not, and I will repeat, not a controlled substance. So, guys, that's some good advice for y'all. Just listen to me. I'm telling you, don't follow this freaking trap that they got people in, believing that everything's okay in America when it's not. How does the president have the right to take off so many people's jobs because they couldn't come up with the money or what they did through the weekend? You shut down that department. The presidency needs to be reformed. The DOG, yeah, the prisons, the jails all need to be the same way too. Everything is so broken in America. When you're sitting in jail, they're getting money for you sitting in jail. Is that crazy? And They're feeding you, but what they're feeding you is slop. Nothing good. Chicken a la king, turkey a la king, and you didn't no pork because because they're Muslims. There's no pork and no porks in the justice system at all. No pork. Um, so everything's turkey this, turkey that, turkey bologna, turkey this, and it's disgusting. It's all slimy and nasty. That turkey chicken. I mean turkey bologna, and it's really gritty. Like when bologna shouldn't be like this. This is not bologna. But if everybody's seen how your foods are processed in all these plants and how they make up your lunch meats like bologna, hot dogs, kind of gross, guys. Really, really gross. They put eartha bait in your hot dogs and bologna. Eartha bait. That's in your food. Eartha bait. What's eartha bait, guys? You know what eartha bait is. That's what they're putting in our food. That's why they can't sell our food to any other countries because they don't accept our food because it's poison. It's not good for you. It's all processed. There's so many sugars in it. And that's what's wrong with America because so many processed foods everybody eats and indulges. And now we got a problem now because now we have a lot of obesity that's going on in the world. Nobody's fit. Nobody is fit. You just let the government run you, and you are so happy with that. And I'm so sorry if you feel that way, that you feel that America's so great. And that's my ultimate dream is to come to America. No, it shouldn't be your ultimate dream anymore, I'm telling you. Every day our rights are being taken from us. So, and that there, my friends, is facts of life. Facts of life. Don't let the government run you. New Zealand, low-key, has some fire. I bet you they do. None of your foods have so many sugars in it, preservatives put in it, so many chemicals that McDonald's uses in their. Come on, guys. Chicken nuggets is 80% fat, 20% meat on the chicken nuggets. Those are really good, aren't they? Fat. You're eating pure fat with only 20% chicken in it. All the chemicals. Come on, if you could take a hamburger from McDonald's, put it in your closet for a year and don't touch it. Pull that damn hamburger out and see that the bread is still nice and shiny. The bun didn't even turn black. The only thing that turned black, maybe the pickles and the condiments that are on top of it, but the rest of it does not mold. Neither does the fries. The fries get hard and they still got that nice golden texture to them fries that attracts you to eat the gymnastic. They're not real potatoes. No. It's all it's so easy to make your own French fries too, guys. But see, that's what I'm talking about. How everything in our world is just a big shambles. Big ass entertainment for everybody. That's what life is. They're so addicted to it. They can't stop watching it. What's going on? What's going on? I'm not. Don't bother. It don't has nothing to do with me. I don't vote for any of the losers anyways. And would my vote's going to make a difference? No, it's not going to make a difference in one person. I can't eat that. I never eat fast food. I know that they put all that processed shit in. Yes, they do. Guys, I get brain rot foods that I could post. How does UK? You can get a raw chicken for it's expensive, like $7 or $8 for about $9 for a whole roasting turkey chicken. How are they able to at these big companies sell these rotisserie chickens cheaper? And they're cooked. Does that make any sense? Six something for a cooked chicken that's rotisserie. All the freaking stuff that they put in them birds to make it grow faster. You're eating that shit. You're eating it. How do you think they get so many chickens so fast? As they give them certain things to grow them. And what is it? I'm trying to remember what it's called. Steroids. In the chicken, steroids to pump them up, to make them grow bigger, faster. So go look up brain rot food. Look at McDonald's, Wendy's, Taco Bell, Burger King. Best place to get a burger, guys, is go to Five Guys. Five Guys and yes, Five Guys, burgers and fries is where to go for a real burger, and none of their products are like that. That's the best place to get a burger. Out to all of your other restaurants that you out eat, it's all processed food. It's all fattening. It's not good for you. It's better to make your own food. That way you know what's in it, and you're not adding all these preservatives, sodium, this and this and that into it. When we would just want the product the way it's supposed to be. No, all these sugars they put in it. It's ridiculous how much sugar that America uses. It's crazy, guys. It's freaking crazy. These processed foods. And then everybody wonders why they're not healthy. And the doctors are allowing it because, oh, we'll just go ahead and leave that out there. We need the business. And that's all a freaking big ass fucking entertainment for everybody in the world. But I know we can change it. I know we can change it. We can stand up as a nation and take over our nation and make it good again. And make our ozone much cleaner. Because we have Bud, guess what? Cleaner fuel. It's going to take care of the ozone. And not only that, the hemp plants, they suck up to 40% of all the pollution out the air. Hemp cake. It'll be a cleaner. Because if you ever go into the cities and see that big ass haze over the city, you're breathing that in. That's all toxins. That's all pollution. Pollution in your cities. And it's not healthy for us to be. But if we get Bud passed, oh, we're gonna have cleaner fuel and everything else. We have every product that we need would take care of us. We would be one good nation again with hemp to be grown for our local farmers that are struggling because of all these tariffs that are going on. That your president feels it's okay to do this to us. And everybody's fine. Oh, what do you mean its rates went up? Well, you don't know where are you shopping at that you're paying that amount? Oh, well, you'll find out. So how's everybody doing with, I never ate fast food. I know they put all processed shit. Most definitely they do, guys. But come on in, everybody. We're talking about some good mental health in here today. We want somebody to be able to walk out of here and feel different about themselves. We're trying to help somebody. We want somebody to come in and say, hey, how did you do that with your sobriety after so many years and you just quit on your own? You just have to have that mindset. You have that mindset of what you want in life, and you keep concentrating on that. Don't let somebody veer you off to another way that's not good for you to take. Your avenue is just now cut off, and now you're not going to get what you want. But if you have that straight and narrow and walk it straight for what you want in your health, for your mental health and your sobriety, you will do it. You won't let somebody bring you down. You will not let anybody bring you down. You are going to be strong and individual and accept that life is good for yourself. And then these kids that say, well, you shouldn't have had me. Well, God had that plan for that person. So that's what happened. God puts you in that predicament. He picks a family for you to go to. But I know a lot of people saying, what do you mean? How? Well, God blew life into each and every one of us. He knew we were going to be born. He knew we were going to be on this planet Earth. He knew what was going on. So, yeah. Yeah, that fast food has got all kind of processed guys in it. But who needs some help with their sobriety today? Who needs some encouraging words to uplift their spirits, to make them feel good, to be able to walk out your door and be confident in yourself and thrive in what you're going to do. Thrive, be happy. That's what you need to get out of is that depression, that anxiety, and all that fun stuff will make you feel so much different. It'll make you feel to be able to take life a little bit more serious if you just knew what it was about. And getting to know yourself is the most important things, guys. The most important. I mean, I want to see good for everybody. I don't want to see anybody have an epic foul and not aspire and, thrive in this world. Be one nation under God. not be against each other, guys. So if anybody else in here has, like I said, I can give you some good advice on medical, on any kind of mental health. I'm not certified. I can just give you friendly advice. You can go on it. You can't go to the doctor and say, "Well, this guy told me that." No, we are just trying to make you have a next step in faith in yourself. That's all we're trying to do is make you make that baby step, and once you can start that baby step, it can come into bigger steps, and then you're moving on and you're feeling better about yourself, and you conquered your addiction. You conquered how mental health is bringing you down every single day. You are thriving now. You are doing great in life, and that's what I want to see. I want to see everybody to have a good life. I don't want to see anybody be miserable, or depression will bring you down like big time. When you walk into somebody's house and you feel that like there's something wrong because you can feel that bad energy that's radiating through the house. I mean, yeah, you can definitely tell. When you walk into a door, you can sense what really what's going on in here. Um, Not a lot of people have that sensey. They don't have the Spidey Man sensies. But guys, I guess I'll be out of here in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna be done for the day. Oh shit! Back here in 20. Sorry guys, I just accidentally. I'm gonna go. Get ready to get off of here at 10. I got 20 minutes, and I'll be out of here, guys. So if anybody has want to talk about anything, please don't be afraid to come forward and talk, because we're not going to judge you. I know that's what a lot of people feel, that they're being judged for their mental health, but it shouldn't be that way. It definitely should not be that way. You should be happy and proud of walking around this world, of how things are going to be for you, and you found yourself, and now you're ready to live life, and you feel good about it, and you want to keep that high spirits at all times, guys. Don't let anything bring you down, because that's what a lot of life is. It brings you down. It brings you down to where you feel like you're worthless, and why did this happen? Why did that happen? Um, that's what happens with depression. That's what happens with mental health when you're in denial and you don't want to make that step towards your bettering your health, and bettering everybody around you. Now everybody wants to talk to you. People they make their self distance from you because they know what you're going through and how miserable you are, so they try to stay away. But we don't have to live our life that way. We don't have to walk around mad about everything and questioning this and this and that. You need to learn yourself, and once you learn yourself, you'll be so much more happier, instead of not listening to other people, what they say when they downgrade you or make you belittle you so far that you feel like you're worthless, and you start learning. You start saying, you know what, that is me, huh? You start believing that, and then you decide to give up on everything because you wanted to listen to that advice, or what you're seeing what's going on. Living in a depression in a dark world, it's not a good world to live in. Definitely not. I didn't do anything. Question mark. What are you talking about? Why did I get banned on my other account? I have no idea. Who banned you? I didn't do anything. I didn't say you. I don't understand how you got banned. How are you chatting, Karen? Well, me and Karen's out in the community, and I'm sitting here at home waiting for her coming back from Duncan. We were just sitting in here talking about mental health and our sobriety. I did have a lot of people up in there. I had 38 people at one time. It's the most I've ever seen coming in my room. And then they all just, as soon as they heard it was mental, well, it's already, you're going into a room that says sobriety and mental health. So you know what you're coming into. So read the description before you come in the room. And if that's what you really want, then that's where you need to be at. To hear the good word, to help you get through the hard times in your life, to make you feel that you are worth something, that you are not worthless. Somehow I got banned on my other account. I have no idea how the hell that even freaking happened. I was wondering why you haven't been around. I was like, what the hell's going on? You know me. I know you. I know you're a good person. You're not a bad person at all. You know that you've gone through a lot of stuff, and you come in here because you like to hear the good word, and that does help you get through life. And that's what I like for people too, to come to my room. I want them to feel the welcomeness, that they're welcome here, and they're able to talk about whatever they want to talk about to make themselves feel better. I want to uplift your spirits, guys. I want you to take the first step, take that baby step, and say, "Hey, I'm ready. I am so ready to move on." I just figured it out. Okay, I just figured it out. Okay, music is the only thing that keeps me going every night. I bet. I just figured it out. Who? What? What happened? What happened? What happened? Crash. That you just figured it out. What happened?
Negative results may occur, not for those at high risk. Introducing Cologuard Plus. It's the box that checks all the
I just figured it out. What's going on? What did you figure out there, Crash? What's going on? Something bad? Something good? What? What? What's going on? What? I know you go through a lot of hard times there, Crash, and you do depend on the stream, and it does help you, and I fully understand that. And I don't know what the heck happened, but you said you just figured it out, so that's why I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to say, what's going on.
It is unknown if Dovato is safe and effective if you have HIV and hepatitis B. If you have Hep B, don't stop Dovato without talking to your doctor.
So how are you doing, Crash? Are you feeling any better today? I hope you're feeling good today. Or it's night? No, it's not nighttime yet for you. It's evening time.
Other serious or life-threatening side effects include severe liver problems and lactic acid.
So yes, guys, that's what we got to do: is learn to love yourself, respect yourself, and your life will be so much easier in life. I tried reaching out on my other account, but I got banned for whatever reason. I'll have to. I don't know. Karen's online. I have no idea. Crash, you wasn't. You was Crash. You wasn't banned. But he's saying his account that he used before, the old one here, the 4UM, he wasn't able to get in because he said it was blocked. So he had to make another account in order to come in and talk to us. And he asked me, "How did I get?" It's like, "You got me. I don't know how you got deleted. I have no idea." Pretty, probably those mood abusers that one out there. Mood boost, yes. Abusers, yes. It's all about control, and everybody tries to control this and control that, and this and in life. There should be no, there should be no hard feelings to anybody. I don't. I want to keep a good vibe on my stream. I do this stream not for just me. I try to help other people, and that's the whole meaning of my stream. And somebody took their like away. Here we go. One like gone. I was just at 21, and now it's gone. I've had 21 for a while. Somebody just came in and took their like back. Whatever. You must not have got any good information. When I put on the usual account, it doesn't get through, so I got planned for some of your mods. Some of my mods. Sorry. Excuse me. So, I went to the doctors yesterday, and they're thinking I definitely have a pinched nerve in my back, Crash, and it's not a YouTube thing. I don't know what happened when I read that in some of your by some of your mods, and that's on YouTube's thing. Whoever is a mod banned me. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I apologize. I didn't know. I apologize 100%. You shouldn't have been banned. I don't know why you were. You shouldn't have been, because you always come in here and you're very helpful. You're not spamming. You're not trolling. I've never seen that in you. You won't get banned again. That's right. I know you're in here for your mental health, and we help you with that. Now, that's what we like. I like to see return people to come back to the stream and say, "Wow, this guy really is down to earth. He really is there for us. He's not making up no nonsense or saying bullshit, crazy stuff that doesn't make any sense. I make sense when I talk, and so that's." I didn't use this account usually, but I didn't get through on my normal. I'll see. That's crazy. That was a one-time off. Yeah, I didn't use this account usually, but I didn't get through on my normal one. I banned over 30 people a day, and I barely even check my live chats. Yeah, because yours is just constantly running. That's why I show Bez. Yours. Hold on a minute, guys. I gotta identify. Sorry, guys. I had to cancel the phone. Let's go and do this. If I can get it going again. Nope. Stop doing it again. I got a black screen. It's alright. I got a black screen, guys. For some odd reason, my phone doesn't like to go back on normal whenever. Okay, I'm out of that. I thought I was still in it. But yeah, trying to figure out. I was wondering why you guys haven't been responding to me. I didn't even know. Did you write something on mine? Because I didn't even see you write on mine. So I don't know what happened, but someone has to have muted my usual account. Well, I'll be home in like 10 minutes, and I'll look on the banned list. Karen said as soon as she gets back here, she's gonna get into the banned list and see what happened. So we'll get that done, and while we're at it, we'll have one of these too. Yes, I did right. Okay. I was been wondering where you've been. I was like, because usually you disappear sometimes for a couple of days, and I thought that's what was happening with you. Because I know you're on. You try to come on. I know at least once or twice a day that I'm streaming. I know that for a fact. And you've always been respectful. Excuse me, in the room. Oh, he smoked. Let me take a drink of water. I hope you're doing well, though. Well, I went to the doctors. I went to the doctors yesterday and found out that it's my back. I got a pinched nerve in my back, and then from the surgery, the whatever something's growing in my stomach, so I got to go for an ultrasound for that. Karen saw her, and she still had a headache for the last. Today's the fourth day for her headache, and it won't go away. She usually gets those, and she knows she has to go to the hospital and get a cocktail shot, but she don't want to do it. So, what the truck? All right, guys. I went to go check a text. My daughter texted me. Pinched nerve, yeah. Pinched nerve in my back. The way they had me hogtied on the table in order to do the surgery. Yep. So that's why it's coming down into my hip and going down to my knee and then shooting pains from my knee down. It's been throbbing, and thank God that the doctor I'm going to see, that appointment wasn't until November, April 28th. So thank God they called and said, hey, we got an early appointment for you. And I said, take it, I'll take it. So I go this Friday. And the doctor said he'll do an assessment on me, and we'll go from there. See if that helps. I'm hoping, because it's very, very, Karen, I don't know, but someone has to have been me. I haven't been able to get through for the last past 2 days. I thought you were just ignoring me. No, no, no. We don't ignore nobody. I was wondering what happened. I was like thinking to myself. I even asked Harrison, "Where's Crash been? I don't know where in the hell he's been." But we got people that I don't know. I don't know. uh, blow my nose. uh, excuse me, here, guys. All right, I'm back. Okay, the well, I don't know what they're gonna do if it's a pinched nerve, but I know one thing: it does not feel good at all. That it doesn't. It burns, shooting pains down my leg. It's very. Uh, okay, here's my letter. Sorry for. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm tired as hell. I bet I have. I haven't slept in for a while. You are good. You were definitely exhausted. 4 days is crazy. That is crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. We're sending love your way. Sending love. Love everybody. Love. Yes. Yes and yes. Depressed. Yeah. Not only that, it's pain for him. For Crash, it's pain. He guy's in a lot of pain. Chronic pain, yeah. Mm. How about um um Antonio Hanna? Remember him? Anyways, one of his cousin, his brother texted me, and his last name is Cabral, Charbel, Charbel is Charder. No, B, my bad, B, not D. And he come in and he said, "Hey, I just wanted to let you know that Antonio Hanna, the one you were talking to, his address was leaked on one of his somebody's lives or something. I know nothing about it." So he proceeds to tell me that his address to look it up, and it was Virginia, but he told me he was leaving West Virginia to go to Washington D.C. for his family, and he was acting weird, so we got rid of him. Well, they wanted to know why he was banned. I don't know. It just seemed like I don't know what he was up to. I really don't. Um, it's okay. Vibes. Vibes. Okay. Yeah. So he came in here and he told me that he moved from that he lives in Virginia, but he ain't too far from Washington D.C. But he told me he was leaving for West. But this guy was like, no, he didn't. He told me this. Well, no, that's not exactly what happened. So then after we said what we said, all of a sudden that person disappeared, didn't come back, and hasn't been back. Uh, Davey, he's still making fake accounts, still coming up in here every once in a while. But I think he got the word finally from the way Karen was telling him, we don't want you here. We don't want your kind here. You're causing nothing but problems. Also, too, because he just made it look kind of obvious. If he kept on coming up with different accounts and he would come in and act like he was a different person. But the only bad thing, his downfall is his behavior is still the same way, but a different account. So, a couple days ago, he told Karen to go ahead and to delete him, so she did, and he hasn't been back. But I think he has because there's a couple accounts that I'm very suspicious of because the behavior that comes along with it. So I'm waiting to see if that person comes back again. The surgery is on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. Yeah, that's true. Shit, anyways, no matter what. Yeah. What's the surgery again? March 17th, St. Patty's Day, is when I'm having my neck surgery. So I'm just, and then he said that this bump that I got in my stomach, they said it's either one, it is a, a hernia again growing because where they did surgery at, they recut me open, and I had that umbilical cord hernia fixed, and I had no problem with it, but now I'm having problems with it after surgery. So, um, someone want a vacation to Germany. I'd love to go to Germany, but I can't get over there, so I can't come. I'd love to come over there to visit a new country. It'd be awesome, but a felon's not allowed to. We're not allowed to travel. Once you're a felon, you're pasted as a felon for all time. And they're always thinking differently because you know how the authorities work. Oh, he's probably done this and that. 17th, yes. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, guys, that's what I'm talking here, guys. Just talking about your mental health is very important, guys. So remember, nobody in this room's against you. You could talk to us in any way, let us know how you're feeling. Everything's kept confidential. We're not going to go run around and tell everybody. We're here to help out one another. And if there's something we can help you with, or somebody else in the stream that can give you better advice, or some advice also, that's wonderful. We're looking for somebody that's ready for their sobriety or ready to take steps on their mental health. It's not something that works just overnight, guys. So do never give up on yourself. Always love yourself. Respect yourself. It's the number one thing in life that you need to do. You just said something about a hernia. What's up with that? Well, I had a hernia repair. That was back. You see, that was before I even had cancer. I was in my 20s that I had to have that done. And they had that mesh that was in there, but he recut me open right where my incision was for my umbilical cord hernia. Now I got this bump in here in my stomach, and so they're gonna go in and see what they can do. And they said it could be something that's tied down, or it's just growing to the muscles and it's pulling. So that's what's causing the pain and the numbness. So they said that could be surgically done to take care of that. But since I'm going into surgery for the kidney again, to bring it up to the doctor about the surgery, about undoing it and trying to help it to. So we'll see what happens on that part. Hopefully we can delete, obsolete the pain, the numbness and pain that's coming up half of my body. And it's all on the one side. It's all on the left side of my body. It goes all the way. On my right side, it's a little bit numbed, but not as bad on my hip. And I feel fine all the way down to my foot. Now the other one, it's shooting pains all the way down to my foot. And it's very uncomfortable. It just eats you. Okay, so that's not connected to the growth on your kidney. No, that's totally different. That there, as soon as the doctor sees it, he's like, "Oh no, we got to do surgery." So he seen something that said, "Nope, it's time to go back into surgery." And he told me I only had a 2% chance of getting it back. Well, I fell in that 2%. Because a lot of people, when I said that, he just looked at me like, if you had malignant cancer, there's no way. There's no way that's not going to spread once they open your body up and oxygen hits. That's when it spreads even more. And if with it being infested in there for such a long period of time, for like 3 years, that gave it some time to grow. Most definitely. I could have been in the.
No. You want my banana? Alright, get me into your studio on the computer.
I don't know how to do that. Here.
Babe.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy. Oh. She's going into the YouTube studio right now to check to see what happened. Hope you're doing okay. I've been praying for you, Chad. Oh, yeah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, me and Chief are the only moderators.
Yeah. So I know that. Yep, I know that. Most definitely. Ooh, cheese and rice. Mm. And I'll continue for yes, most definitely. Most definitely there, Crash. Most definitely. Love you too. Shit, I'd love to come to your country and visit Germany. That'd be something awesome to go see all them big ass castles that are there. And to have some German potato salad, some real German potato salad while it's hot. And it's the best way to have a German potato salad. Best way to have it. Most definitely. Yes, most definitely. We love you too there, Craig. No, same time. We love you too. Karen's fingering it out for you, okay? Yeah, but ever since Karen deleted Davey, he has not come back. But I know some certain accounts that's kind of suspicious. Um, yeah. I don't know if I'll make through this, but I love you guys, and I wish nothing but the best for you. You don't. Come on now, Crash. I know you're having a hard time, and with your depression, you have somebody to talk to, pain constantly. Make it through this, yes. Most definitely. Most definitely. Bada bada bing bada boom bada bing bada boom bada bing bada boom. See if we could take a hit off of this and not choke this time. The tumor has been growing through and I'm not doing too well of the pain. The depression is the smallest part of it. Yeah, the pain is the worst. I know. Pain will definitely make you feel differently about things. Most definitely. Pain is crazy. It's very crazy. An depression, yes. Like you said, it's the smallest. Yeah. What's the weather like over there for you there in Germany? It's going to be 55 degrees today here, but rain pretty much all day. I've done it many times before. I know. Got cancer crash. Yeah. Doo 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 doo. I definitely see you again, no matter what. Most definitely. Most definitely, their crash. Most definitely. But Davey said this. Davey told me. He said he misses how the uplifting talks that I would say, and it helped him to stay off of drugs and alcohol because of me talking to him, and but I didn't understand how many different accounts he kept on coming up with, and then one after another, after another, after another, he came up with. And I'm still suspicious, like I said, of a couple accounts of just coming in because it's the same behavior. I shouldn't have been talking that way. I know it's hard. It's very hard. But it's good to let out that emotions, of how you feel, Because I know how it feels to be in pain. So does Karen. And it's not a good thing that you get it way worse than we do. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the way you sound. So, yeah, you're in chronic pain. I'm in pain, but that's an everyday thing for me. It's just, and then the ringing in my ears just drives me insane. It's like, what the truck is going to go right for me? What the truck is going on?
Crash, you're not on the block list. I'm in it right now.
Yeah, Karen said you're not on the block list. She's on it now. So I don't know what the hell happened. She's in the block list, and you're not showing up. We know you do there, Crash. We love you too. Like family. Like family. Love you. Uh, Show vibes. He asked you a question. Did you see that there? He asked you a question there, Crash.
I'm going through it again.
So what's everybody up to today? What is going? Today's the 5th, huh? Yeah, today's the 5th.
You know what?
March 5th. What, babe?
Angel's not in there either. Neither is Davy.
No.
No.
That's weird. So yeah, guys, hope everything's going well for everybody. Go out there and do the best you can. Never give up on yourself. You should never ever give up on yourself, no matter what. I'll be back to check. I'll be back to check in about you, Chad. Okay, that's definitely. I'm glad to hear that.
But Crash is definitely not in there.
Yeah, you're not in there. Karen's in it, and you're not in there. So I don't know what the truck happened. No idea. Maybe you two just blocked my other account. Who knows about them? The YouTube is crazy. How they'll just they'll take you out on you if you're showing products, this and that, copyrights.
Because there's all your block people. That box right there. And Crash is not in there. Davy's not in there. Angel's not in there. None of them.
Okay. You know who else is not in here?
Antonio.
And Frost.
Yeah, none of them are in there, but you can go down. There's more. That's just the top of the list. I told you I'd look when I got home, Crash, and it's not on there.
Bacon Boy.
Yeah, Bacon Boy's blocked. But I promise you, Crash is not in there. I just went through them all 3 times.
Yeah, Frost is not in there. Yep.
Davey's not in there. Angel's not in there. Antonio's not in there.
Yeah, I don't know what the puck. I have no idea. It's not nobody in there. Not in there. Sure.
Okay, Crash. I'm sorry. I tried. I came home and went straight on there looking. Because I know me and Chief wouldn't have blocked you.
Oh, we got 1,550 subscribers. Watch hours is 629.3. Viewers is 29.3 up. March 4th, sobriety, mental health, 304. Life is live good. My dashboard. We have 1,550 subscribers. Yeah, nerve pain. I know how it feels. He said, "Puck YouTube." Maybe YouTube. Then I'll try it again in a few days. Then I'll check in with the accountant. Until then, nerve pain. Yes, that's what I have. The nerve pain. It's agonizing. It's just constant. In my stomach and in my leg and my back and down my leg. Must be used to it because you're not in there for sure. Definitely not in there.
I went through it 5 times.
Let's go see where we're at for watch hours. So I got 2 of the videos uploads in 90 days. That's done. 1,550 subscribers. Let me see. Yeah, I've got 1,576 valid watch hours. I still got another 1,424 watch hours I need for subscribers, for memberships. Let's see, supers.
I was telling Crash about the day Davey kept going through and booting show vibes.
Yes.
And I had to unblock him 15 times in one live stream. Because me, Chad, and Chief were just talking last night. We haven't seen you. And we were hoping you were okay.
Alright, I'm not ready to be monetized yet. I still need 1,400 and what, 20, yeah, 54 cents. Not 54 cents. Davey was overriding it, I guess. Probably. I don't know how about my guys. I'll be okay some way. Yes, and yes, and yes.
Guess what?
What, babe?
My neck cracked.
Good.
No, it still ain't helping.
No. Yeah. Oh no, won't let me do that either. I gotta figure that out. I wanted to put a banner on here for all my stream, but it won't let me. Davey's doing something for sure.
And he's being a fucking troll. Is what he was doing.
Being a troll, yes. No, I don't know. What's up, everybody? Welcome in. Get them watch hours in. Most definitely get them watch hours in. Oh, that's my battery. Oh, it's gonna tell me to plug it in here in a minute. About ready to lose my light. There we go. Yep, so true, he didn't. So, what's your plans for the rest of the day there, Crash? Did you eat? You haven't ate anything. You need to eat something. Get your energy back. Get something good in your body. Get your energy back up. You said you haven't ate. That's not good. Or slept. Or you haven't ate. Or no, you haven't slept in 4 days. My bad. You need to get yourself a nice heavy meal, eat it, and then lay down and go. It'll make you go right to sleep. I know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just depending on your pain level at the time. Fully understand that. She said, I'm going to get off of here. Everybody left but Davey.
Did they?
Yeah, I'm about out of here anyways. Yep, I'm going to get out of here. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I'm going to go eat some breakfast. I will talk to everybody and see everybody at 4 o'clock. I'll be back on. And so remember, guys, Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. You matter. Remember, cheese and race. What the mother truck is going on? Later, guys. Okay.